You see, in geopolitics and international relations, it is never about what is right and what is wrong. It is always about escalation and de escalation. So, the way to make the world better is always to move towards de escalating the tensions wherever they may be. So, I remember one very funny statement by Mr. Vajpayee, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who was the Prime Minister of India back in the 90s. And he was saying in response to his opposition's comment, and he said, Nirnay na lena bhi ek nirnay hai, which translates to not taking a decision is sometimes also a decision. So, the country where Mr. Vajpayee comes from, they have been always taking this stand that on most contentious issues they are not taking any stand, and this is a stand. Is this apathy? Is this inaction? Is this being indifferent to the crucial problems of the world? No. We have to understand this very clearly. Electrons are negatively charged, protons are positively charged, neutrons are not having any charge, so let's destroy the neutrons. Can you imagine the existence without neutrons just because they don't have any charge? No. This is something to be understood very, very clearly. Just because you are not seemingly an active participant, that does not mean that you are not really participating in the game. You are not really in the game. You are very much in the game. But the decision to take a stand is a decision that has to be taken by you, considering your inner conscience. And this inner conscience, in case of geopolitics and international relations, should work this way, whether you are part of the problem or you're part of the solution. So the thing is, if you are watching a fight between two forces, let's say if two people are fighting in the amphitheater, and you are sitting in the audience, you are clapping for them. So long as you go on clapping for them, they will keep on fighting. Unless you deny them the audience, they will go on fighting, and this way you will never see peace. So the way to de-escalate the situations and tensions in geopolitics is always to deny the fighters, the problem creators, their audience. When we deny them the audience, we will see that the level of passion and enthusiasm with which they are fighting will automatically go down dramatically. This is what we need to do as far as our geopolitics policies are concerned all over the world. We need to deny these superpowers the audience. With this as their motive, in 1961, we saw 5 people from different parts of the world creating a new movement, a sort of movement called non-aligned movement, NAM. And Yugoslavia's Marshal Tito, Ghana's Nkrumah, Indonesia's Sukarno, India's Jawaharlal Nehru, and Egypt's Abdul Gamal Nasir. These 5 people, they created non-aligned movement. Of course, the blueprint of this non-aligned movement was designed in 1955's Bandung Conference. But the idea was that we are not here to join any of the two blocs. Those were the days when USSR and USA were at loggerheads, and there was a Cold War. And it was at the peak of the Cold War. So it requires real courage and conviction to proclaim upfront to these two parties, these two superpowers, that hey, we are not joining your blocs. You want to fight, it's your game, it's your fight, go on. Go ahead and fight, it's your game. But we are not here to join either of the blocs, and we are not here to become your collateral damage, because our challenges are different.